Stick point at a place that first opened back in 2014 as you get a look at Levi's Stadium here in Santa Clara, California. The scene a short time ago. This crowd, they love their 49ers, and they were in full roar as their guys burst out of the locker room. And we're ready for football as the 49ers get set to do battle with the Washington football team. Teams trying to stake their claim to postseason football. Week 14 of the NFL is underway. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. A good gain there on first down. That run will get him 7 up to the 32-yard line. The success there, Charles, coming on the outside of the field, the ground game. Curious to see if that continues as we progress.
Yeah, we often talk about a variety in play calling and usually between run and pass. But in this case, with strictly the run game, you can be creative there as well. Run it inside, run it outside, keep the defense off balance.
Throwing on 2nd and 3. Smith slings this deep from McLaurin. And nearly an interception here on their opening drive. But instead, 3rd down.
Not the desired outcome, but probably won't be the last time we see him take a shot downfield.
3rd play of this opening drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 3. That's out to the left and complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. That's a first down and then some, a 32-yard pickup. That's how you draw up the run-pass option right there. You get a chunk play out of it.
And you know quarterbacks love to throw the RPOs because oftentimes they're in-breaking routes, but receivers love it even more. The ball gets to them quickly, allows them to put some moves on in the secondary.
A shotgun snap for Smith. This is caught by his tight end, Logan Thomas. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. That's over 40 yards of movement with those last 2 plays.
Washington.
On first down, Smith. He's going to drop this one down to Gibson. It's a gain of 6 on the play, and it'll bring up a 2nd down. And they're getting him involved early.
You feel like they saw something on tape, or they just have a sense with him because he's had a good week of practice or something in that area. And they want him involved, just as you said. They want him to touch it either in the running game or the passing game, but they must like the matchups they're getting.
It'll be a loss of a yard, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 4 coming up. He didn't seem in a rush. I guess they just didn't know where the play clock was.
I think you're right about that because there was no hurried movements there, right? No up-tempo at all. Clock just ran out. I think he was as surprised as maybe his bench was.
Instead of a 3rd and 4, now they have to manage a 3rd and 9 after the delay of game. Out of the gun, Smith. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the former first-rounder, Jimmy Ward. So cancel the interception, pass interference.
And you know what else gets canceled? The return yardage. Makes the play, but now it's all for naught.
A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door, 1st and goal. That's out to the left flat and complete. And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown.
Touchdown.
Terry McLaurin, his 11th touchdown of the year. And Washington has taken a first-quarter lead. Oh, this is blocked. And the Niners have it. And I think he's going to go. They're not going to get him. He's at the 40. Past the 20. 10. And he takes it the distance across the goal line for 2 points.
Time to go to work. Let's go.
So after the block PAT, they're ready to kick this one off. That'll be taken about a yard deep. Now a hit and a loose football. And it's Washington that scoops it up.
How many times in the course of a game do you talk about momentum plays? And I think we just saw one there. Just scored, right?
Just took the lead.
Just took the lead, went downfield, got the ball free again and picked it up. They got a chance to really get the momentum on their side now.
And now they'll try to pile on. And this is taken in for a Washington touchdown.
Pass complete to number 17.
Terry McLaurin with his second touchdown in this opening quarter. And Washington is able to stretch their lead. Still first quarter, 2 receiving touchdowns for him. How are they going to slow him down?
I think they're thinking about altering their game plan. Whatever they came in with, now maybe you switch a better cover guy to him. Or you make sure you have more people in his general area wherever he lines up to at least try and discourage them from throwing the ball to him.
Jerick McKinnon now to return. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
No hesitation. Don't try my patience. I'm gonna pour out one for the set, boy, till there's nothing left. I'm gonna point to the bread until we all got them buckets. Yeah, the footsteps coming, cause we coming for the jet. We ain't gonna run, no, we don't hide. I can never switch, now they play my life. Lost my cause, they by my side. Then we gon' ride till we die. We ain't gonna run.
Garoppolo going to bring the Niners up here 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Play clock down to 0. And this is not the way to start a drive. He didn't even try to signal for a timeout, so they must have not been aware of the numbers.
I think he lost track of the time left in the play clock and probably was trying to read the defense and trying to figure out which play to run and just lost track, and it cost him.
So a little bit of a stiffer challenge now. 1st and 15 following the delay of game. A play fake for Mostert. Now Garoppolo. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
And he will lose yardage on the play. Back at his own 19-yard line. Just a 1-yard loss that time, but that's not what they needed. Now they're dealing with a 3rd and long.
3rd down and 16.
21. Here we go. You must get tired.
On 3rd and long, it's Garoppolo taking a shot for Samuel. And got his man complete. That was no 3rd and 2. That was 3rd and 16, but they get the conversion anyway. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Draw play, Garoppolo gives to Mostert. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. But just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
But one thing we certainly know, Alabama churns out first-round picks, and there's another nice play there by one of them, Jonathan Allen, the big defensive tackle.
And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. They wind up losing a couple there, so they go behind the original line of scrimmage, and now 3rd and 11 coming up. An extra man in the secondary for Washington on 3rd down.
The
A shotgun snap for Garoppolo. Winds up and lets it go for Samuel. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts, this time on 3rd down.
And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. So a change of possession here on the punt. And it'll be Washington football at the 20. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from...
And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Washington.
Touchdown, Washington.
Paul Richardson, his first touchdown on the year. And Washington going to add on to their lead. One play, 80 yards. Pretty easy drive to recap.
It certainly is, but not so easy to execute. Starting on your own 20, you want something to kickstart your drive and get it off to a nice start. They went for the whole thing and got it. That's a great way to send a message to the opposing team.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Garoppolo going to bring the Niners up here 1st and 10 at their own 21.
11. 56. Hey, let's get in home.
He'll throw from the gun. Eluding the pressure right. He's got this to the rookie from ASU, Brandon Ayuk. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Successful start to the drive, 17 yards, and moves the sticks. One play has him to the 37 here for 1st and 10. Garoppolo going to give to Mostert. And he's going to be stopped up quickly here. Just a yard up to the 39. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Working from the gun, Garoppolo. Forced out to his left. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
Jimmy Garoppolo.
Like the footwork back there, I thought he did a pretty good job of evading that first wave of players. Tried to buy a little extra time out of the pocket, but in the end, oh, that was a tough one.
Yeah, winds up getting buried for the loss. From the gun on 3rd, Garoppolo. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
No coverage bust by the defense here. They did a nice job accounting for everybody, and that led to an incompletion.
First kick, 47. This one looks good as well. And call that an even 50 yards on the punt, with 7 on the return. And it will be Washington football now with a 1st and 10. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And last time the formula was pretty simple. One play drive, long pass. That maybe they just want to do that again, right?
And that's exactly how you want to draw things up. Whether it's on your grease board, right, in your playbook, one play drive is exactly what you want on offense. What they have to be careful of is not having a letdown. It was real easy last time. They can't expect that going forward.
Yeah, we'll see if it's that easy here. 2nd and 10, Smith again. And he'll get this to Antonio Gibson, complete. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid gain.
They face a 3rd and 4 after that last completion gets them 6. Here's a quick throw out left. It's complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45.
Complete.
A very nice pickup of 33 yards.
33 yards.
How about this first quarter for them throwing the football?
This defense has 0 answers for what they've seen so far with the ball in the air. I'm not sure how they're going to change things around, but offensively, I keep attacking. I keep throwing the football until they make me change.
And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. Washington with the football here to begin quarter number 2 as they are looking at a 2nd and 5 situation. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he's going to have this pretty close to a first down as the tackle is made at the Niners' 34. It's a 5-yard gain, but they'll still be a yard short here with 3rd down now looming.
This is 3rd down.
Check.
Just beating the play clock, Smith. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on 3rd down. Well, the crowd doesn't like that. Was going to bring up 4th, now it's 1st.
They don't like it at all, do they? It brings them back into it, but really not in a positive way. Now they're angry. That can jangle a team a little bit as well. Pass interference ruined that series of downs for them.
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Brings up
They'll fake it. Now Smith. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Jason Verrett. And he'll get it all the way down inside the 35-yard line. Well, look, we're watching a quarterback here that's obviously been around for a long time. That's a throw he wishes he had back.
He certainly does, but as you well know, this is a guy that's used to taking a few chances, used to fitting it into tight windows. These are throws that he's made before. Didn't happen to get it completed in this case.
no gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Throwing on 2nd down. Garoppolo. Flush to his right. And he's just going to get rid of this thing to no one here. He throws it away, and now it's 3rd. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They look lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
Hey, gun. 56. I got you. Check 56. Check tight. 21. 56. Mike 56. Come to my work.
Throwing is Garoppolo on 3rd down. The ball popped in the air and intercepted. Picked off around the 41. The 30. And he will bring this one back. It is a pick 6 for a Washington touchdown.
Partner, what we just saw, that's a great example of a team that was really amped up. They've been playing so well, yet they didn't get overexcited and have a bust on defense and gave up a big play. Instead, they created their own big play with a pick 6. This one may be over.
Yeah, it's just the first half, but that lead has swelled to the point where you're wondering if it is over already. Hopkins with the extra point, and the route is on here in this first half. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 25-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And following the pick 6, and they had decent field position in throwing that pick 6. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early to let him get settled back in.
But they told him, and they told us, they've got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem at all. They just want to make sure they get things settled down a little bit for their offense and give their defense a little bit of a chance to rest.
And he drops it incomplete, and their struggles continue here. The Niners on third down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and 9. Open man is Ayuk, complete. And he is going to have a 49ers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. They'll get 17 on that one, and the Niners have a first down.
I got you. 12, fellas, here we go. 56 to Mike. 56.
Garoppolo again. The first catch of the game for George Kittle. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
38-yard line.
56 to Mike, boys. 56.
Garoppolo looks to throw once more. And this is caught inside the 5. It's a gain of 34.
And that might be exactly what they needed to wake up this home crowd. They haven't given them much to cheer for so far. And never underestimate the effect the home crowd with you can have on a game.
And this is caught. For the moment, it's a touchdown, but multiple flags down, so let's sort this out. And yes, they want the points, so they will decline the penalty, no question there.
You don't think they spent a couple of seconds mulling over what the penalty?
I don't even know why they asked the sideline.
Not at all. When you put the ball in the end zone on a takeaway, take the points and keep moving.
Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post, because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Slings this deep from McLaurin. And that's caught inside the 30. Touchdown, Washington. Terry McLaurin on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And Washington able to stretch that lead out even further. And they open the lead up now to 25 points.
Makes this Washington 34. 49ers 9.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2-minute. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
And he fires one incomplete. He was hoping to get that one to Tevin Coleman in space. And now it's 2nd down.
It's now
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
brings up 3rd down and 11.
56 is Mike. 56 is the Mike. Hey, man. Watch the boot. Watch the boot.
Boy, and now they can't even get a play off. That's going to set them back 5 yards. After the delay, they're backed up even further for 3rd and long.
I got you. 56 is Mike, boys. 56. Check 56. Bring it.
From the gun, it's Garoppolo. And he'll let this go deep for Bourne. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked by Kendall Fuller. And a great return here gets this one all the way down to the 26-yard line.
When a team's turned it over 3 times in the first half, we just look at the offense and say, guys, what are you doing? But instead, we really should be looking at the defense. They've created the takeaways. 2 interceptions, 1 caused fumble. They played awfully well swarming to the ball here in the first half.
After the interception, here's Smith. And this is caught at the 8. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington. Terry McLaurin on his way to a historic performance. 4 first-half touchdowns. And the Washington offense just continuing to pour it on.
41.
Extra point good by Hopkins. And the route is on here in this first half. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
5-yard line.
It's for the taking. No hesitation. Don't try my patience.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. But he cannot avoid the pressure as the Washington pass rush gets home. Montez Sweat just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7.
21.
To throw is Garoppolo. And a pretty nice tackle there, ranging up from his free safety spot as he'll stop him about a yard short. They'll get 10 there, but it leaves him just short for 4th down. Garoppolo looks to throw. And able to haul it in is Kittle. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Hey, gun. 11. 56.
Here's Garoppolo to throw. Open man is Samuel, complete. And he'll go out of bounds, it looks like, right at the 40. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
Bounds at the 40-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
And yet again, it's Garoppolo. Well, they intercept Garoppolo for the 3rd time. Picked off near the 42. And he will bring this one back. It is a pick 6 for a Washington touchdown. A big play there by the rookie. An interception followed by the return for 6 points.
If you want to be accepted by your teammates and coaching staff, make plays like that.
And the route is on here in this first half.
Makes this Washington 48. 49ers 9.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
Their own 25-yard line.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And fresh off the pick 6, they've got to forget about that quickly.
In this case now, the guy throwing the ball, he's got to be like what we talk about with defensive backs who get beat for a long touchdown. Short-term memory, right back out there doing the things that he does best, and knowing that taking care of the ball is paramount. Here's his opportunity.
It comes back to those defensive backs for the former DB, right?
I don't know where that comes from. It just kind of emerges out of me for some reason.
It's deep in there, right? Flushed out right. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
Jimmy Garoppolo on the keeper. Montez Sweat brought him down. A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
Garoppolo now. Oh, he almost intercepted it. They're just forcing it into too many tough spots. That was almost a 4th pick of the game. And now 4th down. Here comes the 49ers punter now as he's on here to punt it away. Take it in at the 22. A solid punt, but also a nice return there of 14 yards. And out will come the offense as they take over.
35-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. You've got under a minute to go here until halftime. You got the good-sized lead. No need to do anything crazy.
No, there really is no need to do anything crazy. The smart play, go ahead and take your lead into the locker room and then try and add to it in the second half. But there's a part of me that looks at this and says, first half going my way, I have a little bit of a cushion. Let's go ahead and try and extend things. If you've got some good plays drawn up, you might want to think about them right here.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35.
Watch the slant. Watch the slant. Watch the slant. Watch the slant.
Throwing again. Smith. Got a man. It's Gibson complete. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
To Antonio Gibson. A gain of 4.
Back to throw. Smith.
This is 3rd down.
And a sideline pass. That's caught by Thomas. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. That good for 19 yards as they pick up the conversion on 3rd.
First down.
19 Tiger. Oh, yeah. And here we go.
Here's a quick throw out wide. It's McLaurin. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down. And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half.
38-yard line.
From the 38, Smith. Escaping the pressure right. And that's incomplete. Clock stops with 10 seconds left.
On the throwaway.
First down marker at the 31. It's 3rd down.
Yards to go.
That's out to the left and complete. And he's going to be out of bounds down around the 35-yard line. They get only 4 that time as that leads us to a 4th down. Now a timeout coming here defensively. As on 4th down, may as well make them punt it. So now on 4th down, Washington will hand things over to their kicker, Dustin Hopkins. From the left hash, this will be a 52-yard attempt. And this is right down the middle as he puts it through. So a big play before the end of the half to get him into this spot, and they cash in with 3.
How about the 1-2 to the solar plexus on that one? The big play, the field goal, not much time left on the clock. That's the way to go into the half.
A lane opens here. He's past the 30. And a penalty marker's down on the field. And they might be backing up a bit here to start the drive. So we've reached halftime here in what is quickly turning into quite a rout. As we'll send you back over to Orlando with our EA Sports Halftime Report, here's Jonathan Coachman. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Going to bring the Niners up here 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. He turns and gives to Coleman. And he's got some space here. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. First down yardage on the first play of the drive, 14 yards. They run the option here on 1st and 10. Here's Garoppolo tossing quickly out wide. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
47-yard line.
Now Mostert. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
The ball carrier.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
Garoppolo going to try and throw on 3rd. He finds Coleman. And I think the ball's out, but this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same. Can almost see inside his face mask there the look of relief. He coughed it up, but it goes out of bounds. They keep it.
Someone carrying around the lucky horseshoe, aren't they? If I were him, I'd go out and play the lottery after that one. A very fortunate man.
And they're operating in plus territory here. They're thinking points. Definitely don't want to lose the football at this juncture. In Washington territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 36. This is Mostert. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. 11 more yards that go around. A first down as well.
1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Come on. Month 56. Month 56.
Here's Mostert. And he's going to take this one down to about the 23-yard line.
Again, the ball carrier.
Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
Well, they certainly have been able to get him going and establish the run, so I think it's time to abandon that plan and start chucking it all over the park. And you know who's excited about that? The defensive front, they got a chance to pin their ears back and get after him now.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Garoppolo. Pressure applied, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back at the 33-yard line. Well, that last sack, it puts Garoppolo and the 49ers in a tough spot. They face a 3rd and long.
And that's the 2nd sack of the game, but this player, disruptive in all phases, whether he's going upfield, coming underneath, you name it. He's a big-time guy you have to block.
That's going to be caught by Samuel. And he's going to get this to about the 20, but that is well short of what he needed. It'll be a pickup of 13, but it'll still lead to a 4th down. They'll go for it. It's Garoppolo. Got his target, Samuel. And he'll have the 1st down, getting this one to the 14-yard line. They're able to keep the drive alive, 7 yards that time, and the decision to go for it proves to be a good one.
Let's get off the field. 21, 21. Kill. Turn it up. Kill.
Throwing on 1st is Garoppolo. He's got it. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Trent Taylor, his 1st touchdown on the year. And the 49ers able to get this back to some measure of respectability. And he'll